Hair, Natural Cosmetics DIY to Preserve Your Beauty and Youth, Book 2, by Dakota Dulton, narrated by Kim Summers, published by TekTime. Chapter 1. Care for Different Types of Hair. Care for Oily Hair. Oily hair can be washed daily or every other day. Never wash your hair with hot water. This will only further increase the activity of the sebaceous glands. It is better to use cool water, but not too cold. Choose shampoos with extracts of nettle, sage, seaweed, with proteins and vitamins A, C, K, and zinc. There are useful procedures, such as rubbing with aloe juice or sour milk before washing the head, as well as infusions of herbs and clay masks will produce beneficial effect. The clay mask should be applied along the entire length of the hair, but the ends of the hair should not be covered if you feel that the tips are over-dried. You can apply base oil on them, for example, burdock or olive oil. Later, it will be discussed in detail about the base oils. It is not recommended to do often a head massage, styling, and comb your hair with a brush. Dry hair care. Dry hair should not be washed too often. When washing, use shampoos with extracts of chamomile, mint, lime flower, wheat germ, vitamin B5, and lecithin. Before shampooing, it is recommended to make an express mask for 15 to 20 minutes, or rubbing warm base oil into the hair and scalp, for example, olive, burdock, castor, or almond. You can also use baby cosmetic oil. Then cover your head with a towel for 30 minutes and let the oil soak in. Next, rinse your hair thoroughly. The hairdryer has a particularly bad effect on dry hair. If you dry your hair with a hairdryer, use a cold mode. Comb your hair carefully, without sudden rough movements. Do not use metal combs. It is better to use a wooden one. Once a week, do a head massage. It improves blood circulation and stimulates hair growth. Massage can be done in combination with an oil mask for hair, which is even more effective. Care for mixed hair. Mixed type, most often of those who have long hair, and in the care of such type, two problems must be solved at once: oily scalp and dry ends. If your tips, in addition to dryness, are also split, think about whether it is worth spending time and effort on their long recovery. It is better to trim them by a few centimeters and then start proper, regular care. The tips of the mixed type need constant hydration and nutrition. In this case, it is recommended to use various oils, and to eliminate the greasiness of the scalp, clay masks and herbal rinsing are perfect. Ideally, you should wash your hair with two types of shampoos: shampoo for dry hair, along the entire length, and shampoo for oily hair, for scalp and hair near the roots. Curly hair care. Curly hair is very often of a mixed type, so clay masks for the scalp and oil masks for the ends of the hair are also useful for them. Due to the fact that such hair is quickly injured and split, it requires special care. After a calm, unhurried hair washing, be sure to apply a balm for the best effect. You can add a couple of drops of essential or base oils to the balm. When you dry your hair, gently pat each part with a towel, but do not rub. This approach can severely injure the hair. If possible, it is recommended to dry such hair naturally without using much of a hairdryer. Thin hair care. As a rule, thin hair gets dirty quickly, but at the same time requires gentle washing. Oil masks and colorless henna will help to make the hair thick, achieving visual thickening. If you dry your hair with a hairdryer, try to dry it only with the help of cold mode, and be sure to use special means as protection from aggressive influences. Care for damaged and colored hair. Damaged and colored hair does not tolerate hot water. Daily washing, shampoos for dandruff, and for oily hair. The first thing such hair needs: hydration. Also, do not forget to protect it from ultraviolet radiation. Many base oils not only moisturize and nourish the hair, but also protect it. For protection, the oil should be used after washing on dry hair, and in a minimum amount, apply 1 to 2 drops of oil to the comb and gently comb the hair. Damaged hair has the same problems as dry and thin hair, so the same rules can be applied. Chapter 2. How to wash your hair properly. Hair washing is the main care, and this seemingly simple area has its own secrets and features. Washing your hair
Sample complete. Ready to continue?